cozy and prepared to be inspired as we embark on a faith-filled adventure in our devotional Our Wonderful Planet, where, of course, each day brings new blessings and teachings that will enrich our lives. I'm NTK, and of course, yes, we're reading from our devotional Our Wonderful Planet, and today is March 13th. And our title is Lost and Found. Isaiah 55 verse 6, which is our scripture text, says, "Turn to the Lord before it's too late. Call out to Him while He's still ready to help you." Have you ever been really scared of trying something, but you did it anyway and discovered you liked it? That's what happened to Beatrice. She'd been invited to go rock climbing and she was terrified. In spite of her fear, she put on the climbing gear, took hold of the rope, and started up the rock face. Coming to a wide ledge, Beatrice stopped to rest. As she started up again, a safety rope snapped against her eye and knocked out her contact lens. Here she was on a rock ledge with hundreds of feet below her and hundreds of feet above her. Of course, she looked and looked and looked, but she couldn't see her lens. So she kept climbing. At last, she made it to the top and sat down on the ground. She felt like crying, but she prayed instead. "Lord, you can see all these mountains. You know every stone and leaf. You know exactly where my contact lens is. Please help me find it." One by one, her friends climbed to the top. Then they all walked down to the trail to the bottom. Now and then they passed climbers going up or down the face of the cliff. One of the climbers shouted, "Hey, you guys, anybody lose a contact lens?" "Oh, yes, it was Beatrice's." Well, that would be surprising enough. But do you know why the climbers saw it? An ant was slowly walking across the face of the rock, carrying the lens. What a fantastic miracle! God not only heard and answered Beatrice's prayer, but used the lowly ant as a part of the miracle. There's nothing too big or too small for God. He wants us to pray and talk to Him about what's in our heart. Turn to the Lord before it's too late. Call out to Him while He's still ready to help you. Lost and found. What a beautiful reminder that yes, there's nothing too big or too small that our God can't help us with. And He wants us to talk to Him as a friend. He wants us to share with Him what's on our hearts, although He already knows it. But He wants us to practice building that relationship with Him, where we could go to Him and talk to Him from that honest place in our heart, from that place that really wants to plead and cry out or cry or whatever it is, whatever emotions, even if it is that you're happy and you're full of joy. He wants us to be able to talk to Him, share these things with Him, because He has a listening ear and a helping hand that's just waiting to reach out and help us. Because again, as our scripture text says, turn to the Lord before it's too late. Call out to Him while He's ready to help you. Today, remember that. You can reach out, you can pray, you can talk to the Lord and share what's on your heart, because He's willing and ready and able to help us, no matter how big or too small. Have a blessed day, y'all. And remember, help is always available because God is always there. Have a wonderful day and blessings.